Dragon's Lair, the fantasy adventure where you become a valiant knight on a quest to rescue the fair princess from the clutches of an evil dragon. You control the actions of a daring adventurer finding his way through the castle of a dark wizard who has enchanted it with treacherous monsters and obstacles.
Video games are great. You have awesome games with awesome stories and ones with kick-ass multiplayer action. And then there are games that just bring you to the brink of insanity just by pissing you off. To me, one of the games that first did that to me was Dragon's Lair. Now, I made a video on that a while back. It was my first NES game I ever played and made a video on. And I have to say, it was kind of difficult. It didn't piss me off as much as it pissed off my friend.
What? What?
But still, it made me upset. So I thought we'll take a look at the game again and see if I can beat it. So I don't actually have the game physically here. I actually have it on this Super Games, which is 143 in 1. And I'm just lucky that Dragon's Lair is on it. So I thought pop this game in and see if we can finally defeat Dragon's Lair on the NES. And then after that, if we fall up to it, we'll check out the Game Boy game, which I have always had for whatever reason. And well, let's see if I can defeat this Dark Souls game in my life. Because let's face it, I'm never going to defeat Dark Souls. This right here is a great example of a port from an arcade game brought to console, done in the worst possible way it could be done. The original arcade game was more of a point-and-click story-driven game, and that wasn't too easy either, but this right here, this is just beyond belief. If you're playing this game for the first time, you'll have no idea what to do, and it just pisses you off. Most people say Dark Souls is the hardest game ever. Well, to me, this was the first hard game I ever played, and I couldn't get past the first level. Half the time I couldn't get past the first screen. That's just how bad it was. But today is a whole new me. Made new videos, a lot better and everything. Let's see if I can defeat Dragon's Lair on the end. I just died. It's time to retire. Only reason why this game is so damn difficult is because most things in it kill you in one hit. This dragon, for instance, that breathes fireballs, kills you instantly, and it catches you off guard for the first time playing, and the only way to defeat it is to go to the far left of the screen, duck down and avoid the fireballs, and just keep throwing your knives at it. There really isn't any other way you can do it. The game is rather short, which I am grateful for. You can finish the game in under 20 minutes once you understand what's going on, and if you die too many times, you go back to the beginning of the game, which I don't mind too much. I mean, I prefer it over beginning the game all over again just for dying once, so having lives makes this game a bit easier, but you will lose them pretty damn quick if you're not careful, so watch your step. Every step. Watch every corner. You don't know what's going to be lurking around every corner. Even the prisoners in this game are trying to kill you, or whatever these creepy dudes are, but they kill you in one hit just by throwing a rock at you. Imagine walking into a castle intending to slay a dragon, only to be killed by the prisoners in that castle who, mind you, are behind bars. That will piss anyone off. Imagine going for all that effort to go slay a dragon just to be killed off by some dude throwing a rock at you. This game, it's really all about trial and error. You have to die to know what to avoid. There are some things in this game that don't kill you instantly, like these bats. When they touch you, it only takes a little bit of your health away, and it's kind of good to know that you don't have to avoid these things like your life depends on it, because they're quite tricky to avoid and they're quite fast too. And with all the other things on the screen, you can't exactly focus your fire on those bats. You just gotta try and avoid anything else and just let the bats hit you, who cares? The first boss you come across are these snakes and walls that shoot stones at you. Now, thankfully these guys don't kill you instantly, but you do want to try and avoid getting hit as much as possible because your health doesn't exactly fill up at the end of every level because that'll make the game too easy. The only way to get health back is to die and begin on a new life, and you want to try and avoid that as much as possible. After that, you would take it down this elevator, which is just a platform that moves. There's no supports, so I don't know how that works. But anyway, you'll get taken down to the bottom level, I guess you can call it, of the castle, and you'll meet all these hippies, I guess I can call them that, I don't know. and a bunch of bats. The only real threat in this level are these moving doors and a lot of platforming too. And again, these things kill you instantly, so just be careful, take it slow, and just try not to speedrun this thing. It's really important that you take this game slow and know the patterns of these moving doors. They can catch you off guard sometimes. This level ends with you versing a crazy dude in a minecart who just throws stones at you in the same pattern as most other enemies in this game. They throw once and they duck, and that's when you can't hit them. So take it slow again, learn the pattern, just keep ducking to avoid his rocks and throw your daggers whenever you see an opening. That's all you can do, just take it slow. One elevator to hell later and you'll be taken to the slowest pacing level in the game. This one is really important that you take slow because there's all these moving obstacles that, well, you don't want to get hit by. I feel like I'm playing some kind of spy game. I have to try and avoid those lasers you see in movies, right? Where if you touch them, your alarm goes off. Well, in this game right here, if one pixel of my ass gets hit by a rock, then I'm dead. If you master the ability to learn patterns quickly, then your reward will be meeting death. Well, he must be death. I mean, he shoots fireballs at me and I die in one hit. So just keep throwing your daggers at him, avoid his fireballs and his skulls, and you'll be fine. You'll be dead soon, just be patient, that's all I can say. After that, you'll be taken down to the fiery pits of hell, like, well, it looks like it. And you'll get to finally see some dragons. Now I understand why this game is called Dragon's Lair. I feel like I'm actually in a dragon's lair. There's all these eggs lying around the hatch when we get too close, and out come these baby dragons who can already fly. In this level, you'll finally get a weapon upgrade. Say bye-bye to your shitty dagger and say hello to this amazing new axe of yours, which you have an unlimited supply of. Doesn't make any sense, but honestly, who cares at the moment? So now you're off to see the Mama Dragon, who is the final boss of the game, and it's gonna be difficult. I cannot believe it. I've finally gotten to this point. I'm finally going to defeat Dark Souls, well, my Dark Souls, Dragon Lair. Anyway, time to slay the dragon. Oh my god, here we go. I'm so excited. I know when to do this. Baby dragons, go away. Mama dragons, stop shooting fireballs at me, just let me kill you. Oh my god. Holy Jesus, this is difficult. I'm gonna kill ya. I'm gonna kill ya. Oh my god, I feel so much better now. I just killed a dragon and its babies. I don't feel a little bit ashamed of myself. I defeated Dragon's Lair, one of the hardest games I've ever come across on the NES, and well, yeah, I feel kind of better. I mean, I wish I didn't have to do that, but still, I feel like I've accomplished something there. Kind of proud of myself to say that. I killed a dragon. Man, if that ain't the most disappointing end screen to a game I've ever seen, I don't know what is. Anyway, I wasn't expecting an awesome cutscene or anything, but anyway, I think it's time to go on to Dragon's Lair on the Game Boy. It's a Game Boy game, it shouldn't be too difficult. I mean, after all that, I don't want to play anything else that's difficult, but 2 for 2? Yeah, screw that.